All right, let me just start off by saying thank you, because there are so many better options to watch on YouTube, and yet here you are. Hey guys, I'm Roland and welcome back to another episode of Project Reaper. So, after I installed the Hellcat fuel pump, I did have a slight issue that I wanted to go ahead and talk about, so that way if you guys install one, maybe you can bypass the problem I had and just go ahead and jump straight to the solution. All right, so obviously you guys already know I did my little fuel pump trapdoor carbon fiber thing here. I put the Hellcat pump in, and then within about a week of driving it with the Hellcat pump, it actually melted one of the power wire that was running to it, and almost left me stranded on the side of the road, but I was able to twist it back together long enough to get it back home. So here's what I had to do. Okay, now you don't need to do it the way that I did it. There's obviously other options. This is just simply how I solved my problem. But the Hellcat fuel pump pulled too high of an amperage for the factory power wire, and it actually ended up melting it. So what I ended up doing, you can't see it here, but I ran brand new larger gauge wires, power wires for the fuel pump, and I actually did a double relay with double power wires running for it. Now, it's probably a little overkill. I probably didn't need that much, but after the factory wire melting and potentially catching the car on fire, I didn't want to risk it. So, double relays, double power wires, and I set mine up on a toggle switch. Now, you don't have to do yours on a toggle switch. You could very easily set yours up to be off the key ignition, or when you turn the ECU on, your Holly, like whatever you have. Like I've got the Holly here, so you could set it up so that way it automatically turns on with that. But the reason that I did mine with the separate relays and the toggle switch is two reasons. One, I like toggle switches. I don't know if you can tell by Reaper's interior or not, but I enjoy toggle switches. I think they're fun. But also because it makes things very simplistic. So whenever it comes time to track a problem down, it makes it a lot easier when it has its own separate relay, its own separate toggle switch. You know that it's like one of those two things. Whereas when it's tied into other things, then if one of those other things go wrong, that could potentially cause a problem with your, whatever you're running as well. But anyways, just a super short video talking about the problem that I did have with the Hellcat pump, and then how I solved that issue with a little bit of overkill wiring just to be safe. But hope this helps. And thank you guys for tuning in, because like I said, golly, man, there's some really good channels out there, and yet here you are. So you guys, you're my heroes.